What a lovely day. Hi, I'm Sam Tucker and welcome to Ask Samtime. Last Monday I asked you guys to ask me some questions and now I'm gonna ace some of your cues, so let's go. Lucas cleverly asks, thoughts on brown bread? I like brown bread and I don't know why they separate brown and white bread. I want to see the day where white bread and brown bread, they come in the same loaf. Live the dream. Sheep asks, do you have a job? No, I've basically been doing YouTube for about 2 or 3 years now, pretty much full time. Well, how do you realistically survive off that? Well, for the first year I had like a government entrepreneurial grant, which was wicked. When that ran out, I surviving off savings, and now that that's run out, well, I've moved in with family, aka dad time, and the generous support of the Patriots at patreon.com. Become a Patriot today. XGT asks, are you a virgin? Oh, that's weird. That's the same thing your mother asked me last night. Porter Carr, what's the process of making a video? Very good question, Porter. In fact, not next week, but the week after, I've got like a behind the scenes vlog thing coming out, which shows sort of what it takes to put together a Samtime video. So look forward to that on the 13th of June. Fuksuk said, if you had a choice to be Keemstar or a real garden gnome, who would you be? Well, that's like an impossible question. It's like, would I rather be a soulless, inanimate object or a garden gnome? Geometry-Opea, do you like spiders? Of course not. There's 2 things that I really hate. One is spiders and the other is moths. Oh my god, and we get some big moths out here. Alika asks, could you name some of your favorite books? Well, I haven't read much fiction lately, but in terms of non-fiction, a couple of my favorites are Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki and You're a Badass. Very good books. Drew Rocks, how come you never released the ranty vlogs you said you would? Yeah, okay, so some of you might know that I kind of have a second channel where I upload vlogs, but I may be transitioning to put some of that behind the scenes on the real channel, hence the behind the scenes thing I mentioned before. But Patriots, they get the things that I don't release because they're overly ranty and terrible, so no worries, I'll upload that on Patreon soon. Michael Novak, do you have some sort of way we can financially support you? It's just because I haven't heard you mention any way we can support you. Mr. Prad, Sam, what happened to your gameplay vids plan? Yes, another channel that no one will know about is my gameplay channel because I haven't uploaded anything there for 2 or 3 years, but if all goes to plan, I'll be recording some gameplay today and then releasing that next week and the week after. And gameplay could be a thing on the channel, like, I don't want to give away too much, but we could have gameplay weekends, vlog Tuesdays, and another thing on Thursday, a full 7-day release schedule. Home Polecat, let me guess, you're going to play Far Harbor, aren't you? Exactly. Eddie Hart, what is your bank account number? 386598463. The first person to break that code, I'll give you 10 trillion Zimbabwe dollars. Dialagos75, are you seeing any series? You mean like TV shows? If so, of course, Game of Thrones, The Walking Dead, House of Cards. I'm waiting if they have the new Orange is the New Black season as well. Mohammed Smith, here's a cue that you can A, and you know what's coming. Why haven't I got my rethrow? Good question. Now, Muhammad has been very persistent about a rethrow for his egg stamp of approval, and I thought, hey, today is a very good reason to once and for all. Daft Pino, what type of lights do you use for your videos, and what are the names of the specific ones you have? So right now we're using the sun, but other than that, I've got 2 main types. The main set I have are these 2, I think they're ProMaster brand lights. They were a little pricey, around the $800 to $1,000 mark, and I was able to afford them when I had a budget when I got selected to do some ABC comedy videos for ABC in Australia. It's like, I think, PBS in America. Anyway, that's how I was able to afford those lights and my camera gear. The second set that I used to blow out the white background are just some cheap ones off eBay. I don't know, they're like a generic brand. Just another person. What kind of music do you like? I don't know, I have a very eclectic taste. I like this song here and that song there. Usually none of the top poppity pop songs you young kids listen to nowadays, although I do like Miley Cyrus's videos. I watch them on mute. Stardust Sparkles, can I have a team when I make a logo for fun cards? Do you mean like having multiple people design the logo? Absolutely. I've gotten some awesome fun card logos sent in from the competition I announced on Monday. So keep them coming, everyone, and I wouldn't mind seeing a few more sort of mythical sort of magical sort of styles. Classic Australian TV, do you follow AFL? If so, what team? Do I follow Sportsball? No. But in an upcoming vlog behind the scenesy video, you may see a Collingwood clock, but it's not mine. Sarah Johnston, how did you start YouTube? Good question. I cover most of this for people who are interested in my Draw My Life video, but basically I was feeling a little unfulfilled in my job, which you guys might have seen. I used to work at Bunnings. Not that there's anything wrong with Bunnings, it's just I was working there for like 4 or 5 years and it was just, needed something else. And when I found out you could like make videos and possibly make a living off it, I just bought a green screen and some lights one day and just did it. Kashif Chopra, why do you never cut your hair? I just hate haircuts. I mean, you gotta sit in the chair the whole time with all the small talk and it never really turns out that great. But during my break, I will be going to John Time's hairdresser, so fingers crossed there's gonna be some good stuff going on up there. I know I need it, I know. Kamaka, when will there be another meetup? Yeah, so we've done 2 meetups so far, one in New York and one in Melbourne. I'll think about it during my sort of break, but I think it could be something when we've got a few more sort of funky monkeys on board and like a bigger sort of fun group. I reckon it could be cool. But I do really like actually meeting you guys, your faces, when I've done like the meetups, and also a couple of times I went to PAX, I met a few of you, and the live chats on Patreon. It's cool actually seeing, oh, funky monkeys, they're actual people. It's very cool. Jasmine, if a good pair of socks is your lowest lane, what's your kryptonite? Yes, long-time viewers will know that my #1 dream in the world is to have unlimited socks. But I guess my kryptonite will be neighbours' dogs. I hate it. They're either barking in the middle of the night or barking while I'm outside doing shoots or just bothering me on my walk. Just well-behaved dogs are fine, but some dogs. And Sean Bean, where did you find Samurai Tucker? I didn't find Samurai Tucker. Samurai Tucker finds you. Alright guys, thank you very much. Awesome questions. I'm going to record some gameplay, edit a whole bunch of videos, then I'm going on break, but you guys shouldn't notice a difference on the uploads. But good stuff, guys. Remember, escape the ordinary and embrace the funky. Sam Tucker saying, stay funky, everyone. Samtime, signing off.
Subscribe today.
Funky time. Why are you hanging out with this minute man, ladies? I'm a 60-minute man.
Area secured, General.
Is that sex talk? Alright, we're gonna get busy. You distract him with... Oh. Catch you next time, alright? Yeah, good point. I really hate mentioning it and I don't talk about it enough, but Patreon.